Hello, Hortensia. How are you doing today?
Hi, Damien. What are you doing?
Well, today we're going to be videotaping you, and I'm going to be interviewing you about the subject that we talked about previously, social penetration theory. So before that, say hi to the class, the SPC.
Hey, hello. Hi, teacher. I hope you give me an A+.
I hope, for what it's worth. So, Hortensia, prior to me explaining to you what social penetration was, did you know what did you have an idea what it was?
Okay, first of all, my name is Hortensia Robaina. I have a master in library science, and also I'm a teacher. Means I'm a librarian. Yes, we have to study psychology to use that in the different areas that we have with the students. I have been teaching elementary, middle, high school, all levels. So for me, that theory is very familiar because when you have to deal with children or young adults, you need to know that.
All right, very good. So, what social penetration is the idea that we get to know people on a deeper level, and then we have the onion theory. Now, do you have any experiences that you can share with us concerning the onion theory?
Okay, the onion theory, the perfect time is when they're young adults. They are in middle school or high school. As we were talking before, we have the outside part that is the peers pressure, the family pressure, the society pressure. And what is inside is what they wanted to be. They don't know really where to go because the pressure of the outside, what they have it outside is too much for what they wanted to be inside. So the perfect time, again, I'm repeating that, the perfect time is when they are young adults. Young adults, also the peers are very important. They go sometimes with the peers. That's why they call those ages the rebel time of the human society.
Okay. Now, sticking with the subject of the onion theory, you told me an interesting story about how you met your husband, and I would like to hear about it.
I disliked my husband the first time I saw him. I disliked him because he was so pushy. He was like the father ideal part. And I was only 17 years old. He was 8 years more than me. And he was trying to pressure me, doing this, doing that, doing the other things. So I disliked him. I told him, I don't want to see you anymore. Then he has a big operation. I saw him back because we went to the same school. I saw him back a year and a half after, and I was more mature. Maybe I was ready for him, I don't know. So we got married, we have 2 kids, and that worked perfectly.
Very good. And now, do you think that when you met your husband, you didn't like him in the beginning? You said he was a father figure. However, when you got to know him, did you think that he was did you see something in him that...
I said not only the father figure, he was pushy. That is the onion theory, the outside. I don't want you to pressure me because I wanted to be this. I wanted to be with my friends. I wanted to have relations with other people. I wanted to be in sports. He was telling me, don't dress like this, don't do like that. So, come on, that's a rebel age. Okay.
Now, we also spoke about Shrek, and that, Shrek has this... he talks about the onion theory in the movie.
Of course, we see what we wanted to see in other people. Is that the outside part is the only things that we are seeing. We don't see the inside part. You have to be too mature to see the inside part of the person. A person can be the ugliest one in the world, but can have some feelings that they are the perfect ones. Mother Teresa of Calcutta was saying always that see always what is inside you, what is not outside you. Because she was going outside and see the poor people, and she was carrying as babies, because those were her babies. The onion theory is very important when you are teaching or you are just around other people. The society only sees, as I told you at the beginning, the outside part. They don't see the inside part. How many times you dislike somebody and then when you meet the person you say, gosh, You're not what I thought. They're telling me that. Because always I have a barrier that you have to trespass to know me in the way I am.
All right. And very quickly, can you share an experience like that? I think that you brought up a great point. Maybe with a student or in your personal life.
I have a lot of them. As I told you, I have one that wanted to be in the choir and the band with the trumpet and everything. And the father wants him to play baseball. So he was just in the middle of a war. I wanted to be this, but my father wants me to do that. I spoke with the father, and they met together. And he was in the choir during the week, and the weekends was baseball. Sometimes you have to go a little deeper what is inside that. That's why it's very important to know the person, the real person, not the outside person. Those are two different things. What you have it in your heart, what you really are, and what you project to the rest of the people.
Very good. And I think that's one of the reasons people self-disclose. I think it's to kind of let themselves kind of give a bit about themselves, whether it's to reach out to somebody or just to desahogarse. What are your thoughts on that?
Sometimes society put a lot of pressure in people, and people get like an armor outside them, that they don't want people from outside to touch them or to damage them. You have to open that armor to know really what is the person, what is the real person that is inside. That's why the onion theory for me is very important, because as you start peeling the onion, you start smelling the onion, and you see what really the taste of the onion is. That is the soul, and it's the real part that you have it inside you. Okay?
Very good. That's a great metaphor, and that's about the time we have. Thank you so much for doing the interview. I greatly appreciate it.
Bye.